everyone. Welcome back. It's 2024 and I'm going to start it off with making some soup. So today I'm going to make some cauliflower Parmesan soup. And you're only going to need a few ingredients. You're going to need some cauliflower. You're going to need some green onions. Maybe some celery if you choose. Some heavy whipping cream. A little bit of flour, a little salt and pepper. And of course, some grated Parmesan cheese, which I have in the fridge still. Anyway, stick around and I'm going to show you how I do it. You know, the hardest thing about making soup is the preparation. If you want everything to go smoothly, you got to do all the prep work first, so that way you can just throw it all in at once. I did forget to tell you that you're going to need some olive oil and a little bit of butter, which I have in the pan already. Just a little bit of garlic, which I have, and some chicken broth or vegetable broth, whichever you prefer. I have chicken broth, so that's what I'm going to use. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to start that butter melting in your pot. And then you want to add just a drizzle of olive oil. That should do it. And then you want to add your scallions or chives. Scallions, chives, they're really the same thing. And get those sauteing in the pot. And then since I don't have any fresh garlic around, you could take about half a teaspoon or so of the minced garlic. If I need more, I'll add some more in just a little bit. You just want to get that mixed in and sauteed really well. Now, this is called building your soup. Now remember, you don't want to let that butter burn. You just want a nice saute on there. Nice simmer. Now we're going to add some celery. That's about a half cup. Going to mix that in, soften that up a little bit. And I'm not going to add any salt and pepper to this until the soup is complete. And then I'm going to add my seasoning. Okay, so now that's sauteed a few minutes. I'm going to add my chicken broth. And that's probably about that much. It was all the way up to here, so a little over 3/4 of the box. If we need more, we'll add a little bit more in just a little bit, but that's all I want to use for right now. And now what I want to use is I want to go ahead and throw in my cauliflower. That was one good-sized medium head of cauliflower, chopped up. It doesn't need to be finely chopped because I'm going to use my immersion blender here in just a little bit to smooth it all out. So go ahead and throw that in there. And now what we're going to do, we're going to let this simmer for about 15 minutes, and then we're going to get back to it and start adding the rest of it and get our cream going. Stick around. So I just added about a half a teaspoon of salt, and I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. If I can reach it over here. That should be good. Oops, everything's falling here. And again, we'll re-season it as we go. But now you're going to want to bring this to a boil and then simmer it at the boil for about 15 minutes. And then we'll add the cream and the Parmesan, and it should be really good soup. So this has come to a boil. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit to about a high medium. And I'm going to time it "15 minutes. And then I'm going to add a half a cup of Parmesan grated cheese and a whole cup of heavy whipping cream. And you know, if you want to add more, add more. If you want to add less, add less. It's your soup. You make it how you want to. I may need to add a little bit more. We will see. So 15 minutes has passed. Now comes the fun part. You want to take your immersion blender, if you have one. And I got to be honest with you. Excuse me. I haven't really mastered how to use these yet. But I'm going to put that aside so I don't spill it all over the place. But anyway, so you take your immersion blender and you want to, excuse me, you want to get this all creamed up. So here we go. This might take a while. These things are heavy, you know that? Anyway, so we'll put the last finishing touches on it. All right. That is nice and thick. And it's a clean spoon. No worries. See the consistency? So you want to get it kind of blend it in there. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and turn my heat back on. I'm going to turn it back down to a nice medium. And I'm going to add my heavy cream. In here. I want to get every drop. I might need to add a little bit more cream. That was 1 cup of cream. And I'm going to add in my Parmesan. This is half a cup. And we're just going to stir this around. Let this blend in. Now again, I may need to add more, but it's better to add a little bit at a time, because once you get it in there, you can't take it back out. So just remember that whenever you're cooking. I want to make sure this is all well incorporated. Okay, so let's give it a little bit more salt. And then taste it. And again, it's a clean spoon. That's good. That's real good. But I want it to be just a little bit thicker. I'm going to turn this down a little bit more. I want it to be a little bit thicker, so I'm going to add, you can add, look, a rice flour. I'm going to add just a little bit of cornstarch to kind of thicken this up just a little bit. I think I want to add a little bit more Parmesan cheese. So, I'm going to do that. Oh, I can smell that cheese. It smells so good. It smells so good. All right, let me get a plastic spoon here. Give it a taste. It's hot. That is really good. Leave just a little bit more pepper. Just a pinch more salt. And done. Okay, so pardon my mess. Here comes a moment of truth. Nice and thick soup. We're going to try this. Gonna lick the spoon first. It's hot. Oh, that's good. This is amazing. This is really good. Really good. It's hot though. Really, really good. Anyway, listen, I'm going to finish my dinner here. And I'll see you guys later. Cauliflower Parmesan soup. Very easy to make. and very, very, very good. All right. Be safe, be well, and be kind. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.